Hello everyone, my name is Camilla, and welcome to this very special episode. Today, we are going to go through 30 daily routines to improve your English. But not just a list. I want to share with you how to do them, why they are important, and give you small exercises you can apply immediately. So let's start with the very beginning of your day, the morning. Morning routines 1. Listen to English when you wake up. Think about how most of us start the day. We wake up, grab the phone, and scroll through social media. But imagine if instead, the first thing you did was listen to English. Even just for 5 minutes, your brain in the morning is fresh, like a clean page. If the first sounds you hear are English words, your mind prepares itself to stay connected with the language for the rest of the day. Here's how you can do it. Prepare something the night before. Maybe you download a short podcast, or you save a video you want to listen to. When you wake up, don't think, just press play. You don't even have to focus too much, just let the English flow into your ears while you brush your teeth or drink water. Mini exercise. Tonight, before you sleep, pick one 5-minute podcast in English. Tomorrow morning, play it before doing anything else. 2. Say good morning in English. This may sound funny, but it works. Every morning, talk to yourself in English. Go to the mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, "Good morning. Today is going to be a great day. I am ready to learn. I am ready to grow." Why does this matter? Because the first words you speak in the morning create energy. If they are in English, you are telling your brain, "This language is important to me." Also, it's a way to practice confidence. Speaking out loud, even if it's only to yourself, trains your voice. Over time, it won't feel strange anymore, it will feel natural. Imagine yourself after 30 days of saying your first words in English every single morning. You will be more comfortable, more confident, and more connected with the language. 3. Read a short paragraph. Reading is like food for your brain. You don't need to read a whole book in one day. Just one paragraph every morning is enough to make progress. Here's the trick. Don't worry about understanding 100%. First, focus on the general meaning. Read without a dictionary. Then, go back and choose 1 or 2 new words to look up. If you do this every morning, in 30 days you will have read 30 paragraphs. That's probably 1 or 2 chapters of a book, and you will have learned 30 to 60 new words in context. Mini exercise. Place a book, an article, or a printed story next to your bed. Tomorrow, before breakfast, read 1 paragraph out loud. Don't translate everything, just enjoy the story. 4. Practice shadowing. Shadowing is one of the most powerful exercises for pronunciation and fluency. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, and you repeat immediately after them, trying to copy their tone, speed, and rhythm. It's not just repeating words, it's imitating the music of English. This is how you train your mouth to sound natural. At first, it's difficult. You may feel slow, or you may not understand all the words. That's okay. With practice, you will get faster. Example exercise. Choose a 30-second clip from YouTube, maybe an interview or a speech. Play the first sentence, pause, and repeat. Then continue. After a few days, try to shadow in real time without pausing. Do this every morning, and in 1 month your pronunciation will be completely different. 5. Describe your morning. This routine is simple, but very powerful. As you go through your morning activities, try to describe them in English. Don't wait until later. Speak while you are doing them. For example, when you are in the kitchen, you can say, "I am opening the fridge. I am making toast. I am pouring juice into a glass." At first, your sentences will be very short, but that's okay. Over time, you can add more details. "I am making coffee because I need energy for the day. I am eating breakfast while checking my emails." This connects your real actions with English words, which is the fastest way to think in English without translating. Mini exercise. Tomorrow morning, choose 3 actions and describe them out loud in English. Increase the number each day until you can narrate your whole routine. Daytime study routine 6. Learn 5 new words. Many learners make the mistake of trying to memorize huge lists of vocabulary. But here's the secret. Small, consistent steps are better. If you learn just 5 words every day, that's 150 words in a month and almost 2,000 in a year. But don't just write them down, use them. Create simple sentences. For example, if one of your words is improve, say, I want to improve my English every day. If the word is delicious, write, this cake is delicious. The goal is not just to recognize the word, but to feel comfortable using it. Mini exercise. Pick 5 new words today. Write them in your notebook, say them out loud, and then create 5 short sentences. 7. Review old vocabulary. We often forget more than we remember. That's why reviewing is essential. Think of your vocabulary as a garden. If you plant new seeds but never water them, they will die. So, spend 5 minutes each day reviewing yesterday's words. Read them out loud, test yourself, or write them again. Repetition is what makes knowledge permanent. Tip: use the spaced repetition method. Review your words today, tomorrow, in 3 days, in 1 week, and in 1 month. That's how your brain keeps them alive. 8. Listen to a short podcast. Listening is the foundation of speaking. The more you listen, the more natural English sounds will become. Don't wait for free time. Make it a daily routine. Even 5 minutes is enough. Choose something simple, like BBC Learning English or ESL Pod. Listen once without stopping, then listen again and try to catch specific words or expressions. Over time, you will notice that you understand more and more without effort. Mini exercise. Today, pick 1 short podcast episode. Listen once without pausing, then listen again and write down 2 words or phrases you understood. 9. Practice speaking for 1 minute. This routine can change your confidence. Set a timer for 1 minute and talk about any topic, your favorite food, what you did yesterday, or your goals. Don't stop, don't translate, just speak. At first, it will feel hard. You might pause a lot, but after a week, you will notice improvement. After a month, you may be able to speak for 3 to 5 minutes without stopping. Mini exercise. After listening to a podcast or reading an article, try to summarize it out loud for 1 minute. Don't worry about mistakes, just focus on fluency. 10. Write a short diary entry. Writing helps you organize your thoughts and practice grammar naturally. Every day, take 3 to 5 minutes to write about your day. It doesn't need to be long, 2 or 3 sentences are enough. For example, Day 1. Today I studied English. I learned 5 new words. I feel proud. Day 7. Today I studied English for 20 minutes. I listened to a podcast about daily routines and I practiced shadowing. I feel more confident with my pronunciation. Over time, your sentences will become more complex and your writing will reflect your growth. Mini exercise. Tonight, write 3 sentences about what you did today. Tomorrow, read them out loud to combine writing with speaking. And there you have it, routines 5 through 10. Each one is like a small brick. By itself, it doesn't look like much. But when you put all the bricks together, you are building a strong house, your English fluency. Remember, don't try to do everything perfectly. Start with 1 or 2 routines, be consistent, and then add more. Learning English is not about pressure, it's about progress. 11. Read a short article in English. Reading is one of the best ways to expand your vocabulary and see grammar in action. But here's the secret, you don't need to read a whole book. A short article is enough. For example, you can read a news story, a blog post, or even an article about your favorite hobby. If you like cooking, read recipes in English. If you love sports, read sports news in English. While reading, don't stop for every unknown word. Try to understand the main idea first. Then, if a word repeats several times, look it up. Mini exercise. Today, choose 1 short article, maybe from a website like BBC Learning English. Read it once quickly, then read it again and highlight 3 new words. 12. Shadowing practice with audio. Shadowing is one of the most powerful techniques for improving fluency and pronunciation. Here's how it works. 1. Play a short audio in English, maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute. 2. Listen carefully once. 3. Play it again and repeat immediately after the speaker, trying to match their rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation. At first, it feels difficult, but with practice, it becomes natural. This is like training your mouth to think in English sounds. Mini exercise. Choose a YouTube video with subtitles. Play one sentence, pause, repeat it exactly as the speaker said it. Do this for 5 minutes. 13. Watch a video with subtitles. Videos combine listening and reading at the same time, which makes them perfect for learning. Pick a short video, 2 to 5 minutes is enough. First, watch it with subtitles. Then, watch it again without subtitles to test your understanding. This not only improves listening skills but also helps you connect written words with pronunciation. Tip: don't choose something too hard. If you don't understand anything, it's not useful. Find videos that challenge you but are still understandable. Mini exercise. Watch one video today. Write down one sentence you heard and repeat it 3 times out loud. 14. Practice thinking in English. One of the biggest challenges is translation. Many learners think in their native language and then translate into English. This slows you down and creates mistakes. So here's the exercise. Take 5 minutes every day to think in English. For example, if you are walking to the store, think, I am walking to the store. I will buy milk. The weather is nice. Don't worry if the sentences are simple. The goal is to train your brain to use English automatically. Over time, your inner voice will switch to English more often. Mini exercise. Set a timer for 3 minutes. During that time, try to think only in English, even if it's simple sentences. 15. Teach someone else. The best way to know if you really understand something is to teach it. You don't need a classroom. Just explain to a friend, a family member, or even to yourself what you learned today. For example, if you learned 5 new words, explain their meaning and use them in sentences. If you listen to a podcast, summarize the main idea out loud. When you teach, your brain organizes the information and you remember it longer. Mini exercise. Tonight, explain to someone, or to yourself in the mirror, what you studied today in English. Pretend you are the teacher. So, my friends, now we have 15 daily routines, small actions that together create a powerful system. Remember, English is not learned in one day, but in thousands of little moments. Every time you read, listen, write, or speak, you are adding another drop to the ocean of fluency. 16. Sing along to English songs. Music is a beautiful way to learn a language. When you sing, you practice pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation without even realizing it. Choose a song you enjoy, something not too fast at first, and read the lyrics as you listen. Sing along, even if your voice is not perfect. The goal is not to be a great singer, but to train your mouth and ears to produce English sounds naturally. For example, if you like pop music, you can pick a simple song and repeat the chorus several times. Soon, those phrases will stick in your memory and you'll use them in real conversations. Mini exercise. Today, pick one English song you like. Listen once, then sing along with the chorus at least 3 times. 17. Use English in daily tasks. One of the smartest ways to learn is to bring English into your everyday life. Label objects in your house with sticky notes, mirror, door, table. Every time you see them, say the word. When you cook, read the recipe in English. When you write your shopping list, write it in English. Milk, bread, sugar. Small actions like this make English part of your world. Over time, you will stop seeing English as study and start living it naturally. Mini exercise. Label 5 objects in your house today with their English names. Say them out loud every time you see them. 18. Record yourself speaking. This is a very powerful but often ignored routine. When you record yourself, you hear your own mistakes. You might notice, oh, I didn't pronounce that word correctly, or I need to pause less. Don't be afraid of listening to your own voice, it's a tool for growth. Record 1 minute of yourself speaking every day. After a month, compare your first recording with your last one. You will hear the difference. Mini exercise. Record yourself today talking for 1 minute about your morning routine. Then listen and write down one thing you want to improve. 19. Translate your thoughts. Sometimes your mind creates sentences in your native language. Don't ignore them. Translate them into English. For example, if you think, hey Scalar hoy, immediately say to yourself, it is hot today. This habit transforms everyday life into practice time. Soon, your brain will start producing the English version automatically. Mini exercise. Choose 5 sentences you thought in your native language today and write them in English. 20. Join an online community. Learning a language is easier when you connect with others. There are many online groups, forums, or apps where people practice English together. You can write comments, ask questions, and share your progress. This is important because English is not only about studying, it's about communication. Talking with real people gives you motivation and helps you see that you're not alone. Mini exercise. Today, join one English learning community online. Write a short introduction. Hi, my name is. I'm learning English and I want to practice every day. And there you go, friends. With these 20 routines, you now have an entire toolbox. Some are fun, like singing. Others are practical, like labeling objects or writing your shopping list in English. And others push you out of your comfort zone, like recording your voice or joining a community. And that's it for today's episode. We've gone through 20 powerful daily routines that you can start using right now to improve your English. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about being consistent, little by little, day by day. I encourage you to pick at least 3 of these routines and practice them every single day this week. Notice how your confidence grows, how words come faster, and how English starts to feel more natural in your life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm Camilla, and it was a real pleasure to guide you through this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend who is also learning English, and let's grow together. Stay positive, stay motivated, and remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to fluency tomorrow. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.